All right, it's Brian from It's the
No,
Kellys.
you have to say hi.
Hi, everybody. I hope you all are having a great day. Let's get it started in here. Hi, everybody. It's Brian from It's the Kellys, and I want to make a video series about travel tips from beginners to beginners. Now, this video is going to be about how to survive a long flight from a beginner, me. Lauren's not here today, obviously, she's an expert, so it's just gonna be me. And I just recently did a 15-hour flight from Newark to South Africa, and I picked up some tips while flying, some do's and some don'ts that I would like to share with you all. One of the first do's is bring your own snacks. Don't buy them at the airport. They're really expensive. Bring yours from home. Go do a little shopping beforehand. Think about to when you're an elementary school student, the things that you liked, your goldfish, your Cheez-Its. Should bring some candy if you really want to, but understand it's really sugary and you don't want to get all sugared up on an airplane. It's not going to be a good time. Bring some type of collapsible water bottle. That is an important do. We brought these with us. They're great. They fold up real tiny. Then when you fill them up, it's like bloop. And then you have your water. Just gonna be careful if you got something like this. If you squeeze it a little bit too hard at the top might pop, but they're really good. I like them. You already brought your home neck pillow with you, so you got that right here. Boom, you got it. So you're sitting there, you're like this. Well, now you got your airline neck pillow that's all flimsy, and you're like, well, what am I gonna do with this? Well, I have a great idea for you. You're gonna wanna put that flimsy neck pillow right behind your back, and then you're gonna be like, lean back, and you're gonna be like, that was a really good idea, Brian, because now I am so comfortable. You're gonna be on a 15-hour flight. These little things are gonna make you just a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more happier. One other important do is you want to get up, walk, and stretch. Now, I didn't. I was really excited watching my movies. I'm like, oh, I'm watching Braveheart. Cool. I'm watching Lord of the Rings, all these nerdy movies. And I didn't get up and walk. So I stood up at the end of the flight, and it was no way. It was not good. And I was recommended to wear compression socks. I did not do that. I wore compression underwear instead. It still kind of worked. It was all right. It was fine. Another important do is when you're on a long flight is that you do need to sleep at some time. You need to sleep. If you don't sleep, you're gonna have a bad time when you land. My flight was like 14-15 hours. There's enough time in that flight to get a full night's sleep. So you want to do that. Bring some type of noise canceling headphones with you or something, because you want to make sure that you don't get woken up in the middle of the night by some weird noises or people getting up shuffling around or things like that. Another important do that can help you with that sleep is to bring some type of sleep medication. It could be Z-Quil, it could be melatonin, it could even be Benadryl, whatever your sleep aid of choice is. You take that, it'll help you sleep. Sleeping on an airplane isn't the most natural thing in the world, but these things will help you out. The first don't is make sure if you got these fancy wireless headphones and things like that, you bring your cords with you. If you don't have headphones that have cords, well, then you need to go buy yourself some generic headphones or something like that. You want to make sure, because all the seats, you got to plug your headphones in and do things like that. So if your fancy headphones have phone jacks and things like that, or whatever jacks that you can plug in, you're fine. If not, you need to go buy some. On the day of the flight, don't eat things that are gonna mess with your stomach. You know what those things are. This isn't the day, oh, I'm gonna go and eat sushi for the first time ever. Don't do that. Don't go, I'm gonna eat 16-ounce steak. Let's do that. No, be safe. Eat your safe foods. You know what those are. They vary from person. Be safe. You do not want an upset stomach on a long flight. Another don't drink all of the free alcohol. Maybe have a drink, maybe one or two. I know somebody I was on a flight with very recently. I can let you guess who that is. And they may have had a little bit too much of wine. Don't forget your neck pillow. You saw my neck pillow earlier? Well, don't leave this at home, because if you go to buy one at the airport, you're gonna spend an arm and a leg to get one. We were lucky, we ended up forgetting ours, but we were in New York City and we found a place that we could buy them relatively cheap. It doesn't look like much, but these will help you sleep on the plane. Another important don't is do not recline unnecessarily. I call this being a good bro rule. Look behind you and see what the person behind you is doing. Are they using their tray for work or for food or anything like that? If they are, don't recline your seat, because you're gonna knock their stuff all over the place and you're gonna make them miserable. But don't be afraid to recline your seat. Like when everyone's sleeping, you can recline and it's not that big of a deal. Now, this last don't requires a little bit of planning. You do not want to sit near the bathroom. A lot of people like, oh, but there's space by the bathroom and all this stuff. But remember when I tell you people need to walk and stretch on the plane? Well, people walk and stretch in the area right by the bathroom. Also, you're on a 14-hour flight. People are going to do number twos on the airplane. It's 14, 15 hours. You're gonna be sitting there, you're gonna smell it, you might even hear it, and you do not want that experience. It's not fun. Not fun. Nobody on the airplane wants to do that. So when they're going in there, they are in severe distress because they ate sushi before they got in the plane. They didn't follow the Brian Kelly do's and don'ts of beginner's travel. And now they are blowing up that bathroom and you get the front row seat to it. How precious. No, do not do that. Pick your seat wisely. That's it for Brian's do's and don'ts from beginners to beginners. It's their first video in the series of beginner tips that I would like to do for you all. If you've been on a long flight or anything like that, please comment below. Tell me what your longest flight was. If there's any do's or don'ts that you have suggestions for, put them in the comments as well. Please like this video. And if you want to see more videos from It's the Kellys, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Thanks. So you're sitting on the plane for 14 hours and they're it's gonna smell. You don't want to be there. Don't do it. Don't do it, people. Don't. You know when the latest video comes out?
Twice a week.
Twice a week. I also look really good in this hat. I really like it. I really like it.
It's not safari anymore.
No, but I like it.